You get waiting for sound check? Okay. All right, everybody ready? Good morning. Thanks for being here. Continue to not only pray for Patrick and his family, but just for our church to stay healthy. There's been quite a few people that have gotten sick, and trying to see what we can do to address what they need. But the biggest thing is just for us as a whole, just to stay healthy, especially with our Friend Day plan next week. You know, it's kind of a question mark. So just be in prayer for that, and among the many other things to be in prayer over. But you know, that's okay. We take all things to God in prayer. So we'll pray, and then we're just gonna hop right in. All right. Father, we thank you so much for bringing us here this morning and giving us the opportunity to do what we love to do, which is to sing and make melody for you and to lead your people into worship. God, I know that there are so many things here in our building that could go wrong this morning, and I just pray that you'll help us in every facet of what we're going to do, every aspect, that you'll just anoint every part of our service. And as Josh articulated for us on Wednesday, help us to realize that we're not trying to invite you into what we're doing. You've invited us to worship. And so, God, we ask that you will prepare our hearts and help us to do that, to lead in worship, to lead in that invitation of worship, so that people, when they come here this morning, experience your goodness and your grace, and they experience your presence, not because we've ushered it in, but because you indwell the believers who are inside this place. You're already here. Let us make much of you this morning as we sing these songs, as Dr. Craig comes and preaches your word this morning. I ask that you will anoint him as well, be with him as he's preparing, and I'm sure putting the finishing touches on his message this morning. Ask that you be with the guys in the back, in the booth. Help them to be able to execute and do the job that they have been entrusted with to the best of their ability and by the grace that you've given them. I pray for each person on this platform, God, that you will anoint our voices and our instruments and just help us to do all that we can to not be a distraction, to not get in the way, but to be those vessels. That's the only thing that we can be, is a vessel that your Spirit uses to move and to operate within this space in this time that we've set aside. So we lift our hands to you, God, and we thank you for your Son, Jesus, and we ask that you will just bless us in our time of practice and in our worship service today. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. All right, we're going to start with Brethren. We've met to worship. I hear the click. I do. Right now? No. Right now, yes. Yeah. Do you hear it? Brethren, we have met to worship and adore the Lord our God. Will you pray with all your power while we try to preach the word? All is vain unless the Spirit of the Holy One comes down. Brethren, pray that holy blessings will be showered all around. Brethren, see poor sinners round you slumbering on the brink of woe. Death is coming, hell is moving. Can you bear to let them go? See our fathers and our mothers and our children sinking down. That holy blessings will be showered all around. Sisters, will you join and help us? Moses' sister aided him. Will you help the trembling mourners who are struggling hard with sin? Tell them all about the Savior. Tell him that he will be found. Sisters, pray that holy blessings will be showered all around. Brethren, join your cries to help them. Abound. Pray, oh, pray that holy blessings may be scattered all around. May be scattered all around. Brethren, we have met to worship and adore the Lord our God.
I was singing really low, but I don't think I can sing that low.
Say what?
Sing it like
Get much volume out of my chant. I don't know what's going on.
it's way too low. Sing it like because I'm
I can hear when I go to tune, I can hear it's not bypassing it. I don't know what's going on.
Pat, are you talking about that? Pat? Oh.
It's a resonator. It's very hot. So it's like this much.
Emily. You on 4? You're 24? Like 3. I feel like I sound bad.
Instead of moving stuff around with this,
I feel like
use that.
when you start doing the hat
Hey, Pat, Wayne's not getting output.
It hurt my right? Like that
Because all I'm getting is what I'm getting from the board.
Yeah, he's very low.
Hello. Oh, she's gonna sing.
Your volume turned up on your boxes.
Yeah, it's not.
Or your box.
Yeah, behind you.
Mine is
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
You sing?
Just don't reset it. We'll just keep playing.
There it is. Cool.
Never mind.
Roger Dodger. All right. Any questions from brethren? Yeah, is that a track that comes out the kind of like that?
Resonator on the track.
Is
You want to recheck
you
it?
want it to come up a little bit?
You want it up or down?
Up a little bit.
I thought you were saying that. Sorry, Pat. Hey, Pat. Now that this is actually working, do you want to recheck that?
I'm not used to
Yeah.
hearing myself. That's
Okay.
I'm hearing myself. I'm like,
There it is.
Bless you.
That always works.
Why don't we just pick up band? Let's play where we come in that interlude and we go to the faster tempo. We'll pick up in that place and just kind of play through that verse a little bit, just so we can make sure that with it turned up and now with Wayne guitars up that it's EQ'd.
The blend is happening.
Cool. That sound good, Pat? All right.
are we singing with you the whole way through?
Yes.
Okay.
And sorry, one note. Don't forget at the very end of that last little phrase, and adore the Lord our God, we kind of retard that. We slow it a little bit to finish the song. Other than that, don't sound good. All right, let's do I Thank God. Wandering into the night, wanting a place to hide this weary soul, this bag of bones. I try with all my mind, but I can't just win the fight. I'm slowly drifting, a vagabond. Just when I ran out the road, I met a man I didn't know.
like ashes in the wind. So long to my old friends. Burden and bitterness, you just can't keep it moving. You ain't welcome here. From now on, the streets of gold, I'll sing of how you saved my soul. This wayward son has found his way back home. Pick me up, turn me around, you place my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, because you heal my heart, you change my name, forever free. I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, I thank God. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. Pick me up, turn me around, you place my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, because you heal my heart, you change my name, forever free. I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, I thank God.
All right, bridge. So we're singing that. The first 4 times we repeat it, we stick to that C chord. We're just unison. We stay kind of low, right? I lost another one. I am free. Just popping through it. And then when we switch to this other progression here, is where we're breaking the parts. Okay? And we do that.
That's where y'all are breaking apart.
No, we maybe, but we're going to break into parts,
On the stage.
not break apart.
I didn't know how stable y'all were.
Yeah,
It's not stable.
and then the last 2 is the biggest.
Yes.
Okay, we'll go into that one. I'm gonna try to jump and see what happens. If I jump into the right notes.
Just don't break.
All right, can we can 6 times?
I think it's 6 times.
Is it?
I think it's we do 4 the C and then
We sang it the right amount of times just then.
I know, but like I don't know if he changed the track at all and made it where it's 8. I don't know. I would let's listen to it again.
Okay. How about we start from second verse?
Okay.
Let's pick up from verse 2, and then we'll see what it sounds like. See how many are there.
I cannot deny what I've seen. Got no choice but to believe. My doubts are burning like ashes in the wind. So long to my old friends. Burden and bitterness, you can't keep it moving. lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am
And departs.
Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. I am free. Hell lost another one. I am free. I am free. 'Cause you picked me up, you turned me around, you placed my feet on solid ground. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, because you healed my heart, you changed my name, forever free. I'm not the same. I thank the Master, I thank the Savior, I thank God.
Alrighty.
So it's 8 total.
So we did change the track.
8 total. First 4 are just that C. C.
Do you see?
The 5 and 6 are the G suspended, A minor 7th, F and C. And then 7th is just that C again, and then that next progression for the last line. 4 total of 8 times. All right, questions?
No.
All right, let's go to nobody.
Is there going to be a
Big 12
female?
outsiders. Nobody would have chosen.
Get
Think
to capo up.
With the nobody song, is there someone that's going to do the female part? Where it's like, so let me go down, down, down in history. It's usually a female part, but I didn't know if y'all were going to split it or not.
Hadn't thought about it, so I assume if you've been practicing it, you can take it away.
Sounded real good. Whatever you just
give it some soul.
Okay. Do you want me to? I can ad-lib it throughout the end of it like she does a little
Okay.
bit. Okay.
Sounds good.
Do this. I'll bring some soul up in here. Just don't look at me yet.
Did you hear that, Pat?
Oh, yeah, that earned it.
About Vanessa? Okay.
That was a remix.
I don't know, bro.
That was a house mix. That was a hot mix.
I can't
So
sing
we
that.
got a little disc DJ in the house.
When she's 6, she'll be on Star Search. You're not playing. I was like, no, don't tell me I practiced it on phone. Jacksonville, Aaliyah Moore.
End of the line. All right, we ready? Don't Why you ever chose me has always been a mystery. All my life I've been told I belong at the end of the line with all the other not quites. All that ever get it right. But it turns out they're the ones you were looking for all this time. 'Cause I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. Living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. Well, Moses had stage fright, and David brought a rock to a sword fight. You picked 12 outsiders nobody would have chosen, and you changed the world. Well, the moral of the story is everybody's got a purpose. So when I hear that devil start talking to me saying, who do you think you are. Say, I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since he rescued me, he gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. Living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
So let me go down, down, down in history as another blood-bought, faithful member of the family. And if they all forget my name, well, that's fine with me. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. So let me go down, down, down in history as another blood-bought, faithful member of the family.
That's all I ever want to be.
And if they all forget my name, well, that's fine with me. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. Yeah.
So nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul.
Gonna sing my soul.
Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. Living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. Living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. Living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus.
Good job. Guess it's a good tribute.
Too much to change. All right, I think that sounded good for first run through. Let's do it again. Hey, pay attention to the. The reason I'm saying this because I didn't all at the time, but the progression of how the chords changed are not always consistent in the same way. You're kind of changing more so with the lyric than music, I guess you could say. Somebody say something.
Ronnie just said, "Don't preach your capo," but that was him.
Oh yes, and don't forget the capo. All right, let's do it one more time. Uno más. Why you ever chose me has always been a mystery. All my life I've been told I belong at the end of the line. Well, all the other not quite. All that never got it right. But it turns out they're the ones you were looking for all this time. 'Cause I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. Living for the world to see, nobody but Jesus. Moses had stage fright, and David brought a rock to a sword fight. You picked 12 outsiders nobody would have chosen, and you changed the world. Well, the moral of the story is everybody's got a purpose. So when I hear that devil start talking to me, saying, who do you think you are? Say, I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul. Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to
for the world to see. Nobody but Jesus. Living for the world to see. Nobody but Jesus.
So let me go down, down, down in history as another blood-bought, faithful member of the family. And if they all forget my name, well, that's fine with me. I'm living for the world to see. Nobody but Jesus. So let me go down, down, down in history as another blood-bought, faithful member of the family.
That's all I ever wanna be.
And if they all forget my name, well, that's fine with me. I'm living for the world to see. Nobody but Jesus. Yeah.
I'm just a nobody, trying to tell everybody all about somebody who saved my soul.
Gonna sing my
Ever since you rescued me, you gave my heart a song to sing. I'm living for the world to see. Nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see. Nobody but Jesus. I'm living for the world to see. Nobody but Jesus.
You better growl. You better
That's
growl.
really, really good.
All right, good job. Any questions on that? More growling? Is there a growl setting for our instruments? All right, invitation or response is Christ be magnified. I'm not entirely sure how the response time is going to be initiated. If Dr. Craig is going to just lead right into it, or if he's going to hand it off to Pastor Steve. So just kind of be ready either way, whether we have much notice or not, just to get up and go, okay? All right, ready? Hold on just a second. Huh? Oh, you're playing it? Okay, cool.
Could you talk us through how you want us to come in and stuff?
So we'll start out. I'll sing this first verse. Y'all join me in the second verse unison, and then we'll. I think how we did it was we just went into parts that first chorus. Maybe we didn't. I think we. You didn't sing. Did you sing?
It's my first time here. No, I'm just kidding.
Whatever you want us to do, I'll do it.
I'm trying to remember. We did this one other time with the other team, with another team. I think we decided that first chorus to sing at unison too, so it just kind of was big and bold and unified. And then we went into two parts at verse 3. And then when we went back into the chorus the next time, we were in 3 parts. And then when we get to the bridge, I come in by myself. I'll sing, I won't bow to idols, I'll stand and worship you. If it puts me in the fire, I'll rejoice because you're there too. I won't be formed by feelings. I hold fast to what is true. Is where you guys will join in unison, okay? And then we'll go into parts at, because death is just the doorway into resurrection life, okay? And then parts through the rest of the song. All right? All right. One more time. We're creation suddenly be articulate with 1,000 tongues to lift one cry. Then from north to south and east to west, we'd hear Christ be magnified. Were the whole earth echoing his imminence, his name would burst from sea and sky, from rivers to the mountain tops. We'd hear Christ be magnified. Unison for this chorus. Oh, Christ be magnified. Let his praise arise. Christ be magnified in me. Oh, Christ be magnified from the altar of my life. Christ be magnified in me. When every creature finds its inmost melody, 2 parts. Every human heart its native cry. Oh, then in one enraptured hymn of praise, we'll sing Christ be magnified. Oh, we lift you high. We're singing, oh, Christ be magnified. Let his praise arise. Christ be magnified in me. Oh, Christ be magnified from the altar of my life. Christ be magnified in me. I won't bow to idols. I'll stand strong and worship you. And if it puts me in the fire, I'll rejoice 'cause you're there too. I won't be formed by feelings. I hold fast to what is true. If the cross brings transformation, I'll be crucified with you. 'Cause death is just the doorway into resurrection life. If I join you in your sufferings, then I'll join you when you rise. And when you return in glory with all the angels and the saints, my heart will still be singing, my song will be the same. Oh, Christ be magnified. Let his praise arise. Christ be magnified in me. Oh, Christ be magnified from the altar of my life. Christ be magnified in me. Oh, Christ be magnified. Let his praise arise. Christ be magnified in me. Oh, Christ be magnified from the altar of my life. Christ be magnified in me. What?
I didn't realize it was a
In
chorus
the
too.
bridge, I got lost of when you're supposed to come in.
Because death is just the doorway.
That's where we're coming up.
Just the door.
Yep, parts.
And then
Come in
So no
parts.
unison at all at that point.
just the first chorus is unison, right?
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna sing through it the whole time though. So keep singing.
Okay.
Just
Thank you for telling me because I might have stopped and been like, sorry.
All right. Hey, Jeremy's got that lead part at the beginning and in the interludes and between verses and stuff. So crank him up. Because kind of it's on. I think you're playing it on the lower end of the. Yeah.
Hit that thingy
So.
down there. Patrick, press it.
I don't know. I messed it up.
I was gonna ask
Working?
you.
Notice there's chorus 2. I
She's
didn't realize
like dead
there was
weight
chorus
right
2 on
now.
this
I'm like,
one.
oh wait.
There's different chords at the second half of the chorus.
She looks
After the
comfortable.
bridge.
Oh yeah,
I forgot about that.
Not so much.
I did too because I
Her
looked
neck.
down at it and I was like, "Aren't we gonna sing that?" And I'm like, "Oh wait, we're singing it now."
Yeah.
So, all right, let's start it from the top, please. Doing great, y'all.
You like this better without the correspondence.
I like both.
Were creation suddenly articulate with 1,000 tongues to lift one cry? Then from north to south and east to west, we'd hear Christ be magnified. Were the whole earth echoing his imminence, his name would burst from sea and sky, from rivers to the mountain tops, we'd hear Christ be magnified. Oh, Christ be magnified, let his praise arise. Christ be magnified in me. Oh, Christ be magnified on the altar of my life. Christ be magnified in me. When every creature finds its inmost melody, and every human heart its native cry, oh, then in one enraptured hymn of praise we'll sing Christ be magnified. Oh, Christ be magnified, let his praise arise. Christ be magnified in me. Oh, Christ be magnified on the altar of my life. Christ be magnified in me. I won't bow to idols, I'll stand strong and worship you. If it puts me in the fire, I'll rejoice 'cause you're there too. I won't be formed by feelings, I hold fast to what is true. If the cross brings transformation, then I'll be crucified with you. 'Cause death is just the doorway into resurrection life. If I join you in your sufferings, then I'll join you when you rise. And when you return in glory,
Would it be possible to do that bridge part where you sing the bridge and then we come in at a little bit later?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me ask something to them real quick, and then the band can go and we'll sing it real quick. Hey, for the after the announcements, get your thoughts on if we can go back into nobody.
Yeah.
Instead of doing that and go into, we'll start at the bridge the second time, into that chorus for the last time as people are walking out. Can we do that?
Got that?
All right. So that's at the very end. After we've done the response time, I'm going to do the announcements and pray us out. And then, at the end of that, when I'm done praying, we'll go back into nobody instead of Christ be magnified and sing the second bridge and the last chorus. Okay? Second bridge, last chorus. So we might want to...
We'll have a click going.
Yeah, switch back to Capo 1. That would be bad. All right. Any other questions? Cool. Thank y'all. Singers, we'll hit that spot real quick. Pat, we're just going to practice the bridge real quick. Mike, so you know, bridge of Christ be magnified. I won't bow to idols. I'll stand strong and worship you. If it puts me in the fire, I'll rejoice 'cause you're there too. I won't be formed by feelings. I hold fast to what is true. If the cross brings transformation, then I'll be crucified with you. 'Cause death is just the doorway into resurrection life. If I join you in your sufferings, then I'll join you when you rise. And when you return in glory with all the angels and the saints, my heart will still be singing, my song will be the same. Oh, Christ be magnified. So it's the same melody through the first 3 lines, except for the one. I gotta find it one more time. Oh, if I join you in your sufferings, that is just a cool little thing if you can think to sing it. If I join you in your sufferings, you kind of swoop up to it rather than join you in your sufferings. If I join you in your sufferings, it just kind of swoops up and back down.
Okay.
It's just a little thing they did that just sounds cool. So first 2 times, just me. Actually, what I'd rather do is I'll sing the first line. I want you to come in unison, and I won't be formed by feelings. Just come in soft, unison, soft, and then because death is just the doorway, we'll go into parts there. Okay. That good? Did that clear that up? Okay, cool. Thank y'all.